Yuktāhāravihārasya yuktacēṣṭasya karmasu yuktasvapnāvabōdhasya yōgō bhavati duḥkhahā. Chapter 6, number 17. So what it says is, yukt again also comes from yog, yuj dhatu, and yog is the connection. Yukt is that which is connected, which means that is engaged, employed, or connected in some way, right? So ahar is food consumption. Vihar is moving about, so it's entertainment. You go to the park or socialize with people and all. That's all vihar. So yuktāhāravihārasya, a person who does appropriate ahar and vihar, consumption and entertainment. Viharasya, of that person. So of the person who does appropriate ahar and vihar, consumption and entertainment, appropriate. Yuktacēṣṭasya karmasu. Yuktacēṣṭasya, cheshta is effort, attempt. Karmasu, in work. So the one who puts an appropriate effort and attempt in work. Yuktasvapnāvabōdhasya. Yuktasvapnāvabōdha. Swapna is sleeping and also means dreaming. And avabodh means awakening. So you can take it literally, one who gets up or wakes up. And it's also figuratively or metaphorically is the waking up of realizing that I am more than just the animal in the body, right? So of that person, what happens? Of that person's yogā bhavati duḥkhahā. Of that person's yoga, or the attempts or efforts in life or whatever he's trying to do, connect with the divine or find the balance or whatever, that person's yoga becomes duḥkhahā, remover of sorrow. Which means that you might do all the yoga thing, asana, pranayam, thinking, philosophy, whatever you are trying to do. But if you're not finding the balance, you will still have some sorrow in life. You will not find the inner peace. So to visualize this, this is very abstract kind of thing. So I try to draw a diagram and hopefully that will help understand that. So in this one, what we had, ahara vihara. So at the bottom you see ahara vihara, that is consumption, including eating, consumption and entertainment. So you're consuming, you're enjoying the life. And what you're doing when you're enjoying the life, you are spending the money that you earned, you're using it up, right? And we are consuming in this. When, and at the top you see karmaceṣṭa, that means attempt, effort in working. When we are doing that, we are earning money, we are creating something. So instead of consuming, we are producing. So at the bottom, we are consuming. At the top, we are producing. And this is in the material world. That means you are consuming something material and enjoying it, or we are creating something and others are enjoying it or using it, or we are enjoying whatever. But we are producing. So the vertical axis is the material gain or loss. On the left side, we have swapna, to sleep, which is also to rest. And we need rest. There's nothing wrong with that. We do need rest. But maybe not oversleeping, So in this, there is no growth, so to speak. We rejuvenate, but there's no growth. And we lose the time that we are sleeping on. On the right side, we have avabodha, to know, to wake up, to learn, to grow. And in this, we move forward on the growth path. We utilize the time rather than, spend it. So the horizontal axis is the spiritual gain or loss. All four are important in life, but there must be a balance. Too much of either or too less of the other will be an imbalance. For example, if you do too much work, you'll be tired. You'll have no time to enjoy life. What are you working for? Unless you're a workaholic, even if you don't get paid, you'll work. That kind of thing is a different story. But if you just keep working, what are you doing? Great, if somebody has the inner calling, that nobody can stop that. But most of us don't have the inner calling to work 16 hours a day. If you're working 16 hours a day, we are in the wrong job. It's a very bad company, and we should do something about that. So too much work will make us tired, and too less work will make us poor and idle, doing nothing. Too much of sleep will make us lethargic and waste of time, and too less sleep will make us, again, tired and exhausted. So what is appropriate? What is proportionate? So if we take a 24-hour day, we can say that all these should be 6 hours each. That's a starting point. And then you can adjust the numbers a bit based on your stage in life, your role in life, your capacity, your aptitude. But don't reduce any of them to an extreme. It's not like I'll sleep for 2 hours and then rest 4 hours. I'll give it to some avabodh or whatever. No, you need the proper sleep. And depending on your age, younger folks, children, for example, they might need not just 6 hours, but 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Young folks might need 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and older folks might actually need less than 6. So it depends. So you have to figure that out for yourself. But the starting point is 6, 6, 6, 6, and then you see what suits you best. So when you do that and you have a balance, think of it like a diet. So you cannot say, oh, fiber is good, so let me have only fiber. You cannot have that. You need some proteins also, you need some fat also. Yeah, you need some fat, you need some sugar. Or you could say, I'll just have dessert. No food for me, no bread, no nothing. I'll just have dessert. So that also doesn't work out. Similarly, we need to have the balance in life. And when you have this balance, then your yoga, your effort becomes remover of sorrows. Then you're established in yourself. Then you can attain the peace and harmony. Now, interestingly, the word for healthy in Sanskrit is swastha, swastha, established, situated in oneself, centered in oneself. Not self-centered, that's bad, but centered in oneself. So what it hints at is our natural state is of health. And anybody who survived the first 5 years of their lives, at least in the ancient times, once you survived 5 years of life, you could only be killed by war or some wild animal you're going through forest or whatever. Otherwise, you would live 100 years. The standard age in India has been said 100 years, standard age. If not, you would be gone in the first few days or weeks or months of your life because maybe you're not strong enough or whatever. So when you have this balance in your life, you will have both physical and mental swastha, your health. Talk about work-life balance. It's been kind of built into the entire thought process. Now, ati sarvatha varjayet, avoid extremes. Middle path is the best. Even in Rigveda it says madhyamam abhayam. The middle is without fear. Veda even recognizes that this human is full of desires. So enjoying is not prohibited. It's not that, don't enjoy your life, No, enjoy. But all things must be in balance without hurting others or without hurting other aspects of your own life, right? So dharma, artha, kama, moksha. They're the four pillars or the goals of life, a good life. So dharma is doing something right. Artha is gaining resources. Kama is fulfilling desires. And moksha is getting rid of all of these, right? So following dharma, earn your resources and enjoy. Then you will get moksha very easily. So it's not like take a shortcut to moksha. Only those who get a calling can take the shortcut to moksha. Otherwise, one should go through all of them. So as you grow old, and if you're guided properly, your definition of happiness will change. So when you are a little kid, from wishing for a candy floss, as you grow older, you might wish for world peace or whatever. When our definition of happiness syncs up with the greater happiness, then harmony comes. So one who appropriately, proportionately consumes, eats or enjoys, puts appropriate effort in work, appropriately rests and realizes, such person's yoga becomes the remover of sorrow. So have balance in life. Enjoying, working, resting, and realizing all four.